Hello guys, Mato here. Bit of a change here, at least for now. Don't think it's gonna make a full episode, probably just give at the beginning. Obviously, as you might guess, this is after the fact recording for video hopefully you're gonna be seeing right now. And reason for that is I'm doing this Let's Play obviously solo, and that means that it's a bit of a harder to keep talking all the time. I've noticed when there's moment like go from this door back to this door. If I had friend I could talk about what happened, sure, but I just running around, I usually cut it. Now I went through 2 hours of two separate stealth mission right back to back. And now this stealth mission were an Let's Play killer on its own. This was stealth mission inside adventure game. So good times all around. Now I recorded it yesterday, now I'm gonna do it, or unless I'm doing commentary, I'm just gonna go with, I'm not gonna sing, I'm telling you right now, I am not gonna sing exact points I'm gonna be making along with the video, cause fuck that, I have things to do with my life. I'm just gonna say I have like small sheet of paper with some notes. I'm gonna over there quickly and tell you basically what happened, because originally I wanted to completely skip this part. The original plan was that last episode ended and then you just get the Morpheus chapter, which will resume you after this. Eventually I decided against that. I'm glad I did. Because even though there were moments when I was telling myself, okay, my honeymoon with Dreamfall is officially over, it wasn't quite like that. I'm still completely in awe of this game. And I even enjoy a lot of gameplay, those stealth missions. I already tried to talk to it, I realized I'm gonna be recording for an hour, maybe with 5 minutes of talking in between, so which was the point I also realized that would be a stupid idea. So instead, I recorded it. I think in the end came out to be almost exactly 2 hours. Of those two stealth missions, one with Zoe, one with April. And like I said, there were moments where I was kind of pissed at the game and tell myself this shouldn't be in the game. And normally it shouldn't, but Dreamfall established it, and even though some parts I fucking hated, a lot of them were completely brilliant, and I was, like I said, so in awe of them. So I'm glad I did just recording them non-commentary. I'm gonna put this over that, this over there. And what happened last time? Basically, last time we checked, we were in Voticorp, and our friend inside, Jericho/Reza's contact, told us that we need. Well, basically, they told us my suspicion that I came out as we were entering Voticorp or museum in Voticorp came out to be 100% true. In fact, worse, I was. Well, I call it theory. Basically, what I managed to piece together, again, don't remember anything. Even though I played this game in the past, I remember like vague flashbacks or what was happening here and there. And what happened was, if you remember my again, big air quotes theory, basically, or rather summary I came out in my mind of what the fuck is happening was that Reza, Zoe's boyfriend, was investigating something big. He disappeared, he dragged us into trouble, so we know that it's dangerous for Reza. Cops from Casablanca went after us, which proved to us that they shoot Zoe, thank God only with tranquilizer. She was almost killed by assassin, where we're saving the lady in skyscraper. And she was threatened with possibility of ending up in prison for 30 years. So right the fucking way we got good idea that something big is cooking. Next stage after Reza disappeared was in America when we find out strange tentacle machine, like this small circle that put up tentacle, suck it on you. And at the end of chapter, it was put into Zoe herself, which shoot her to parallel universe, into Arcadia. When we met April, we found about existence of 2 parallel universes. We met kind of like game, this really weird turn, which is one of the best moments of the game. Of this were the longest journey games. There are 3, mind you. This is second one. Yeah, I should have started first one, but wanted to take you through the same brilliant yet confusing experience that I went 2 years ago. So this first one was the longest journey. This is Dreamfall, the longest journey. Third one is Dreamfall chapters, which I own on Steam, but I'm keeping myself mostly as blind as I can, because obviously I would love to make playthrough of those. Definitely the next one, chapters. Possibly even the first one, even though I suck at adventure games, so that's gonna be straight up with my phone with guide in my hand, which how I beat those levels, because first time when I was kid, I ironically beat them with no problem. Now I was just going crazy. Well, really fucking tired, blah blah blah. Anyway, no one make excuses. Never promised this gameplay. I said that the action game, never promised this will be played other than one part in America when I was honestly proud of myself that I solved luck puzzle. Other than that, this I'm making it for story, guys. You know that I'm not good at puzzle usually, let alone style games. Hey, I don't need to be good at the things to love them. Anyway, so like I said, Reza was after something. Reza is Zoe's ex-boyfriend. We talk about it, journalists talk about it. Came at something big. We find dead lady in his apartment. So before we even set up for adventure, corpses were piling it out. Reza / Jericho, which is his code name as journalist. When we get to America, I found out it's somehow connected to strange tentacle machines, which at that point I put together that Reza is probably working on uncovering tentacle machine and finding out what exactly it is and why it's connected, why people are dying around it. Literally or figuratively, as in machine can kill you or somebody kill you as a witness. And it was pretty obvious from that crazy hotel that they were using, hotel in America, as illegal testing grounds. Then we went to Arcadia, Fantasy World, went back, just to continue our investigation, straight to Japan. When we met Jericho's contact, Reza's contact, I found out that girl is working for. I don't know. If you don't know what happened, you can skip this part. Probably should have started with that, but I just want to make, like anime sometimes do halfway through, just make quick recap of what the fuck happened, because it's gonna get weirder from now. That much I remember, even though I don't remember details. I remember that after this section, game goes absolutely fucking bonkers, balls to the walls, tits out, crazy tango, metaphor on, metaphor off, just goes crazy after this. As in, if you thought game is getting crazy now it's just starting game. After this chapter, next chapter with Zoe after this video, that's where Dreamfall starts for real. Before that, it came to Moticorp and became clear. Jericho's contact and Moticorp told us that Tentacle Machine is sort of biocomputer that's supposed to replace any form of entertainment because it's automatic lucid dreaming. Like Dude says, why to watch movies when you can dream it and make up in your mind? At that point, I went, okay, at this point, then no need to be anything evil about it. At this point, they straight up could take over the world. But the game needs a villain, so they add extra part that, yeah, even though this will put them on the map and Moticorp will take over the world globally, they also want to use Dream Machine to suck up people's utmost private thoughts, basically global mind-reading machine and fuck over entire planet. Well, That's a problem. I need to address it now. So, and I was talking about that I hate that Zoe's getting into trouble with. I guess way in the beginning that if I was Zoe's brother or boyfriend, I would be really angry that somebody's keep getting into trouble. At this point, no. Coward I am. I don't want any company to have power to just take over anyone's mind and inner thoughts. Pardon me. So Zoe goes on a stead mission to sabotage this computer. Hold on. That involves several parts. I have it. Basically, first part of this, in terms of gameplay, is running around this big circular hallways. Which in gameplay isn't that much of a stealth as it's annoying. There's this little techno spider who walks in front of you and hears you if you go too close. So basically anywhere you need to go is either go backwards, go to right out of room, usually 1 or 2 turns, 1 or 2 times over a corner, and then hide if spider is coming, or just go in the opposite direction and running all the way around until you get behind. So it's not as much difficult as it's annoying. First part, Zoe needs to get her, help me out here, how is it called? Need to get capsule, put little tiny tentacle worm that Jericho's contact gave her, put it into capsule, scan it, scan herself. Then she needs to take care of Techno Spider, one of the same spider who patrols around, same type of spider that was in Reza's apartment. She needs to take care of this guy and set it way ahead, and you control it. That's actually a fun section, even though this is way older. It gave me weird flashbacks of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance when you, for a moment, take over dwarf geckos, and you run around with this little fuck. You need to do 2 things. First you go to spider that's patrolling. Like I said, it was the same spider that was in Jericho's apartment, or Reza's apartment. You blow his fuse up, you card him, then you click on him again, take his credentials, then you go to secret room, land down, turn off your Mission Impossible floor, so we cannot step there, so spider goes there, mechanic spider turns it off. Then you go there, take the key, which I like that even in universe it's a knowledge that this is absolutely fucking terrible, and again, contact still, Reza's contact, keep forgetting his fucking name, blonde dude. He tells us that, yeah, it's crazy illegal, but makes job easier, so security guy just keeps key in his office. And Zoe gets there, takes out of his jacket and goes, he really has it in his jacket. Idiot! Which that point cracked me up. With that, you can take cube, which is key to final door, put cube into door opens, you go through, and there's this big center, like end of Resident Evil 6, like just this inside building, skyscraper size, big, I don't know, look like basically biocomputer, this big tumor size of a whale or something, really weird, really bizarre. I love I don't see it in fiction often enough, but I always like the concept that either through fantasy or through science, basically instead of using metal, now we're using living organism as a computer part. And we go there, and it's implied that this thing is what was causing troubles from very beginning of the game, when we touched that the wire, which I concluded is this version of internet / general communication web, is getting scarred and it's getting destroyed, it's getting laggy, and it's getting way worse and worse over the game. So we sneak there, and that section again almost fucking killed me, because there are 2 scientists. They're like circle balcony around that middle part, around big tentacle monster, big biocomputer, which is like core of this whole operation. There are 2 scientists. Lady scientist on top of balcony who goes around in circles, and then lower balcony we need to get is dude scientist. And originally I thought obviously I just gonna keep behind her until she get to stairs and go past the stairs. Then I go down and guy will go on opposite direction, so I sneak behind him. No, I got fucked over on this part about, I shit you not, like 6 times, even with guide. Keep fucking up. I'm not making any excuses. I'm terrible at this. But also, yeah, camera does not help. Camera controls do not fucking help this game in stealth section combat. And so what you're supposed to do is you go behind the lady, right? Then get to stairs, start walking downstairs, and I pretty much I have to guess this part because again, camera is fucking terrible. Then the guy starts coming up, and I guessed it because that's where I always fail. I couldn't get any way how to get him move closer or away the set. Even I wanted to wait it out. He just keep being down. So we have to sneak behind lady, go up the stairs. She moves further. You come down the stairs, and guy goes in opposite direction. Now you have like split second to make the decision because he'll find you and game over. So you go down the stairs. Second before he sees you, you need to go back up and way away, basically at the beginning. Now he goes up next to lady. I believe they start talking, guy scientist, lady scientist, and that's where you go to same stairs down and install little tiny worm into biocomputer who will hack it and start messing up. Hopefully, Zoe and informant hope this will stop Dream Machine and stop Vertical from taking the war. Cut to April.